Hey everybody, welcome to Studio 64. My name's David. I've been searching the interzones for some more science, space and tech news to share with you. And I came across this at space.com. Yeah, Mercury has a layer of diamond 10 miles thick, NASA's spacecraft finds. This should be interesting. NASA's Messenger mission has revealed that Mercury, the solar system's tiniest planet and the closest to the sun, hides a big secret. Okay, do tell. Yes, the solar system's tiniest planet may be hiding a big secret. Using data from NASA's Messenger spacecraft, scientists have determined that a 10-mile thick diamond mantle may lie beneath the crust of Mercury, the closest planet to the sun. That's interesting. Now, as usual, I'll leave a link to the main article below the video, so you can pop in, check out these embedded links, go for a bit of a deeper dive if you want beyond the main article. It makes for an interesting read, believe me. Yeah, I'm not a scientist myself. I just love science news and sharing it all and discussing it with people and the possible implications, for us here, back on Earth. But if there are any, astrogeologists or astrophysicists or astronomers out there, please feel free to add to the conversation below in the comments, because we'd really love to hear from you. Thank you. Mercury has long puzzled scientists. It possesses many qualities that aren't common to other solar system planets. Now, these include its very dark surface, remarkably dense core, and the premature end of Mercury's volcanic era. Now, also among these puzzles are patches of graphite, a type or allotrope of carbon on the surface of the innermost planet of the solar system. These patches have led scientists to suggest that Mercury's early history, the tiny planet that had a carbon-rich magma ocean. Oh, that's it. In its early history, had a magma ocean. Interesting. This ocean would have floated to the surface, creating graphite patches and the dark shaded hue of Mercury's surface. And there's a little colourful view of Mercury produced using images from the Colour Base Map imaging campaign during Messenger's primary mission. Wow. And Mercury, what it may look like. God, I can't even speak today. And what on the right here is what Mercury may look like, where its outer layers stripped to expose its 10-mile thick layer of diamond. Wow. And there's the Mercury as we know it on the left there. That's amazing, isn't it? The same process would have also led to the formation of a carbon-rich mantle beneath the surface. The team behind these findings thinks that this mantle isn't graphene, as previously suspected, but is composed of another much more precious allotrope of carbon, diamond. Now, we calculate that given the new estimate of the pressure at the mantle core boundary, and knowing that Mercury is a carbon-rich planet, the carbon-bearing mineral that would form at the interface between the mantle and the core is diamond and not graphite. Team member Oliver Namor, an associate professor at KU Leuven, told Space.com. Our study uses geophysical data collected by the NASA Messenger spacecraft. Now, Messenger, Mercury Surface Space Environment Geochemistry and Ranging, launched in August 2004 and became the first spacecraft to orbit Mercury. The mission, which ended in 2015, mapped the entire tiny world, discovering abundant water ice in shadows at the poles and gathering crucial data about Mercury's geological and magnetic fields. Absolutely interesting. And there's a little related story you could have a look at. Mercury was shrinking for at least 3 billion years and might still be today. That's really interesting, though. Mercury, the closest planet to the sun, I was always led to believe, growing up with science and everything else, that it was no possible way you could have any water on there, but it's got water ice in the shadows at the poles. And that's really fascinating, isn't it? Yeah, it's like the moon. How much we've discovered about the moon, supposed to be a dead world, but we know now that, yes, it is dead, but there's water there. There's, form of volcanic activity on there, which is, you've got lava tubes, which like Mars, which I've done videos on as well as the moon, these lava tubes could be used as shelter for future astronaut missions. Now, particularly with the moon, it'll be interesting, protect from radiation. Absolutely fascinating, isn't it? And now Mercury, diamonds, absolutely fantastic. Now, I'm assuming they'd be like industrial type diamonds. You couldn't go up there and make a whole lot of engagement rings. You're an idiot, David, seriously. But see, as I said, I'm just an amateur with science, and I just love learning all this stuff. It's just absolutely amazing and sharing it with people. diamonds under the surface of Mercury. Fascinating. All right, well, my name is David. Thanks for joining me for another Studio 64 Science, Space and Tech News update. I shall see you in the next one. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. If you're up for it, drop a comment down below the video because I'd love to hear what you think. All right, take care. And as I always say, if you can't be good at it. And as I also always say,
fascinating material.